everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be on this stage. It's a pleasure seeing a cow too. Welcome to our pep talk. We want to bring you some tips and some key learnings we have had through building a crypto community in Honduras. Okay, so first I want to start by asking why Honduras and why this is so important for this country in specific. The first thing is people here need the jobs in tech. Here, the salary is $300 a month-ish. We have a terrible education system. This photo is of a town that's really close to where I was born. This is actually my aunt. And this is really a bad photo because there's more children there and there's more children here. And this is like a 2-bedroom house for like 50 children. That's the level of education we have in Honduras. And there's only 2 teachers, right? And we have a very bad financial ecosystem. It's very difficult even to use PayPal here because everyone, if you try to use, tech stuff to do your finances, they will assume you're a drug dealer. So, how this all this started? This started with organic meetups and hackathons in 2018. We started not as Ethereum Honduras, but as Vitalia Honduras, which was focused on any blockchain. And we had our first community developed decentralized app, which Antonio was one of the core developers helping that. So thank you, Antonio. And this was for doing hackathons, but not centralized hackathons, but decentralized hackathons where participants could vote for their favorite projects and they would get a prize in Ethereum depending on how much people vote for you. And who are we? This is a community effort. It's grassroots movements. There's no leader, there's no boss, there's no person in charge. We are completely focused on educations, and we use Ethereum as a technology to solve problems. This is also an open community where anyone can join. And we're focused on what's important, which we think it's education, study groups, networking, project development, grants, helping Honduras getting job in cryptos, and building community. And connections are the priority. So we have organized over 60 meetups here in Honduras to, don't be the same people doing the same events. That's how a lot of efforts here in Honduras have died. We wanted to avoid that. We wanted to, bring new people every week, give them leadership positions, and not, keep this for a couple people. We also attended DevCon with 300 attendees, 100% paid for. Then, once you have all of these actors, we started empowering them to do good, like Nicolas said, using their best judgment. Okay, so we have been giving out grants for different projects to empower them to do good according to what's their best judgment on what is good. Very interesting. I think one of our main problems has been when you invite 100 people to come to an event, you're going to have 1 or 2 persons, statistically, that they are there to try and profit, right? To not help out the community, but to try and hold everything for themselves. We have had a couple cases of that. And we found that the solution is really have your community core values really clear. So if you know what's your community about, then you can take these persons out like, hey, dude, one of our core values is honesty, and you have been lying to us about this, and this, so we can no longer accept you as part of the community. This is very important to do beforehand. So we have been also onboarding non-geeks. We have been putting effort into onboarding artists, for example. Luis is not yet part, but we have for sure to onboard him. We have on board multiple artists. We have done NFT galleries, so they can start selling in a more global market. And we're also helping the Grand Pass to catch up. So we have been going to universities across Honduras and empowering them to also teach about new technologies, right? And what's next for us?
All right, and that's where I jump in here. What's next after all that great insight that Nelson has given us as to what the Ethereum Honduras community has been doing? The next step is the biggest and most important Ethereum-related event in Latin America is coming to Honduras. So if you happen to be in San Pedro or in the area around the 13th and 14th of March, we invite you to come to EthLatam, which will be in San Pedro Sula. It's a 30-minute flight away or a couple-hour, boat and bus ride there. So this is the venue, the Copante Convention Center, beautiful venue. The city is very beautiful too, very green, lots of nice restaurants and lots of great things to do. So what can you expect at EthLatam? We'll have conferences, we're going to have some workshops, we're going to have a hackathon, many side events, a hacker house, and of course, fiesta, a lot of party. A lot of great speakers coming in, flying in from all over the world, lots of people from the Ethereum Foundation, from privacy and scaling explorations, from Chainlink, Scroll, EthKipu. EthKipu is actually one of the organizing communities. They're the community. So they look over all the communities all over Latin America. I mentioned the hackathon, so we expect to have about 150 people hacking. So if you're a developer, designer, or looking into developing anything on the Ethereum ecosystem, you can come by and work there. So if you want to get involved as well, we're still looking for some sponsors. If you want to come and speak, you're welcome to do so as well. You can volunteer. Of course, if you just want to attend and be part of EthLatam, you're welcome to do so as well. Tickets will be available Monday at ethlatam.org.
Also, just as a point, after we finish, we got tickets available for Vitalians. So all Vitalians extending, you will get some tickets so you can join us.
Is it primarily in Spanish or Portuguese or English or multilingual?
It will be primarily in Spanish, but there will be translation devices that will be able to hear.
What do you mean translation device? Like earpiece?
Like live translation, so someone will be translating and they'll have an earpiece with.
How safe is it? Very well.
How safe is it? That's a great question. The area where the venue for the hotel and everything is relatively safe. Obviously, you need to take precautions while traveling in Honduras, mainland Honduras, just like any other city or country in Latin America. So obviously, don't walk around being too flashy or carry any belongings that might be very valuable. But if you want to come, there's a hotel right at the venue, so you'll be able to stay inside a private area where.
Battalions will also have, we will have hacker houses, so yeah, that will be easy to coordinate. And also we will make sure that we're staying on the safest places of the city. It's a very big city, so it has its dangerous neighborhoods and its good neighborhoods. All the event will take place on the good parts of the city, so I wouldn't be concerned.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.